viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Moin.
I can read the crawl text.
Hello.
Is it Star Wars?
No, it doesn't. Just call choice. Hello, everybody. There's a Gerry.
Oh, well. Hello, bitches. Fuck Trump.
Hello, Mr. Denley, Tibbetsap, Crispin, the Wonky Goblin, not under monitoring anymore. My dog Skip has boy Toros. I think I got them all.
Why were we not monitoring him?
Because
16 degrees. It felt hotter in places.
I found a way to tell Twitch to fuck off.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Twitch.
Yes, go and play Traffic.
Oh, that's my favourite. That is my absolute favourite.
Well, we have...
even there. Hello, me.
Oh, hello. 108 ridiculous number of degrees that nobody can comprehend. 27 degrees inside this room with a humidity of 57%.
Trying to remember what Kelvin are. Gerry's a bit quiet. Gerry's always really quiet.
Oh no, I understand. Now he's back on speed.
Am I though? Am I?
Yeah. Last week when you weren't here, I needed to use that for auxiliary audio sources, and that was.
You're watching Petey Wheatstraw.
Petey Wheatstraw. Nope, not one.
The devil's son-in-law.
Place an ice cube in your anus.
Oh, Crispin, have you ever read the Amazon review for the guy who bought the hair removal cream to do his nuts? I think I read it out one week, actually. He was doing his nuts for his wife's birthday, and he ended up pushing a frozen Brussels sprout up his backside. It was good. It was good times.
It's almost as good as the review for the 1 kilogram gummy bears without sugar.
Yes, sugar-free bags.
Oh.
That's yeah. I think if you look for Amazon reviews for Veet, 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 yes, 2 E's.
That's a hair removal.
In my head, there were too many E's there, but there's not. It was the correct amount of E's. Veet, that's the one. It's fucking amazeballs.
Yeah. Just
the phrase chutney parrot hole was used.
Just to keep everybody in line, today
no
projects because reasons.
Projects because I was up working in the studio, and then I got a train back, and I was going to be running late anyway. I was due to get home half an hour ago, and the train then had a wee sit on the tracks for a while because it was all stressed out, needed a nap for 20 odd minutes apparently.
Yeah, and even without that, my brain is rotted away. I had 90 minutes of an online meeting regarding a cybersecurity regulation that is currently passing through legislation that might affect me.
What is this?
It basically boiled down to a a PowerPoint presentation with someone who knows the details. No, he wasn't incompetent, but his English accent was a bazillion times worse than mine, and he tried to use technical phrases and used them completely wrong. Example. Never touch system running.
Never touch system running?
Yes.
What?
Never touch a running system.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes slightly more sense, but still not great.
It was 90 minutes.
If the program's doing a thing, then just leave it.
It's just what? And giving advice like, yeah, you need to use extra long passwords. They don't need to be complex, just as long as you can. Yeah, in theory, that's grand advice, but if programs, websites, system as a service restrict you to 16 characters...
There's not much you can do, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I wish
He's using a Yoda phrase book, probably.
I wish he would have been using a Yoda phrase book. That would have made
I mean,
much more
we're not
sense.
bitching about work yet, but I could. Do we want me to? Is that how this plays?
Since this video is not getting posted on OTT anymore,
yeah, that's true.
Have a go. I don't care.
Not that ever stopped me in the past.
No, true.
I'm saying nothing.
Very much true.
I remember that time when we had to put up with all this shit, and then it happened.
Yeah.
So we came back from UKGE, right? Justin spent the guts of a week putting the studio back together again. He keeps making it sound like it's some sort of massive fucking stress to strip the studio down and rebuild it. The studio is, for all intents and purposes, a PC, a mixing desk, a box called the Black Magic that's used for switching cameras, and then just 5 or 6 HDMI cables running from that to the cameras around the room. It's piss simple. It doesn't take much. He fucking cantered around for a week doing that. Yesterday we went up to test a game, did that, got a run through. It was like, okay, there's these couple of questions for the guys who came up with it. Right, I'm going to go because I've got stuff to do. If you want a second game after lunch, set it up in the cage, have all the cameras framed so we can walk in, do the sound check, and just fucking start. And came in this morning, and they'd done that, and the cameras looked like... I mean, we do discuss the fact that I'm a bit shit when it comes to taking pictures, but what I can tell is if this is the object and this is our camera frame, then that is straight and that's not. And I can see that. So when I look at a board on a camera and it's at a fucking angle like this or like that, you're going, well, that's not fucking straight then. It's not framed. So I spent a while reframing cameras that I'd been told had been done. And then he did a sound check to discover there was a problem with the cable, which meant he'd spent a week plugging 5 HDMIs in and not actually fucking tested it to make sure it was working. So half our day was wasted canting around like that. I am beside myself with joy.
Yeah, I can feel that. Speaking of cunts,
actually, that is my £245 triplet, Crispin from UKGE. Oh. This is the Lamentations of the Flame Princess book that I left in the back of the van when we came back, and I only picked it up at RPG Day on Saturday because it was the first time I was back in the studio since the end of June. But it contains my lovely 3 books, my character sheets, my 2 maps, my GM screen. The reason there's 2 maps is one is a map that you show the players, and the other is a map for the GM that has all the shit marked on it. But it is a true relation of the Great Virginian Disastrum of 1633, volume 1, 2, and 3, plus accompanying mats, and it's all done with this lovely woodcut style in gold on it. £245 well spent. I don't even own Lamentations of the Flame Princess. This is just a gift to me for being so nice because it uses D&D basic. It's so good.
Hello, Zork, Tuffit, and Nick. Nick,
it's fucking gorgeous.
Who's back from the grave and has been told off by YouTube being, nah, you don't get any money from us anymore.
Yeah, fuck YouTube. Did you find who I was talking about? Because I was in the studio, so I couldn't link anything from my YouTube thing, Nick. But Miniature Adventures is Big Lee from Posties Rejects, and essentially he went, if you're a viewer, you're going to see a lot of videos coming out over the next month of video shorts or YouTube shorts or whatever the fuck they're called, video nasties, and but I'm doing it as a test. And then at the end of the month, he did another video where he went, these YouTube shorts, what I did. He got more viewers than I think his best videos, and more engagement and people staying to watch the end and clicking through to the next one type of shite. So I think YouTube shorts are the way to go if you need to get stuff out without doing new stuff. I think it's possibly a good way. I know it's something that we talked about Breath of War, that we should be doing more YouTube shorts, and then they all got we need to film stuff. We need to specifically film stuff that's like 30 minutes or 30 seconds long or 1 minute long or whatever the fuck a short is. Whereas I think the way the YouTube shorts work is you're supposed to just go back to your old catalog, find stuff, for example, saying something somewhat interesting / controversial. It'll be difficult for you, Tim, to put together a short because nothing controversial ever gets said on this.
Yeah,
But
especially since I have tried the YouTube Shorts 2 years ago.
yes.
And it does...
When they were really pushing the shit out of it.
It does push numbers. That's a given. But they drop off after a while again. So there has been I'm pretty sure you know the Spiffing Brit.
Yes. I'm aware of his work.
He did a trial and error series on that when shorts were introduced and started to push. And shortly after that, I tried what he explained people should be trying, and it really does work to a degree.
Oh man, could you imagine a short about boys?
Short boys? So about Shay?
Shay loves boys, and he was in boys. But Shay himself is not a boy.
He's a man.
But yeah, possibly. I've not checked.
So,
cup and get him to cough.
Anyhow, if you're watching on YouTube later this, go find Great Primer Nick and give him a hug and maybe a watch. And if you don't, I will come around and cut you.
Trying to work out what was behind me. Apparently it was bubble wrap. I have no idea why. Boys. Gerry is loud, says Dutch. Am I loud, or are you just listening quietly?
No, your mic is a wee bit...
No, fuck him. He's got a volume control. He can turn it down.
Yeah. I'm currently adjusting so that you're not in the red.
Shut up. What's a standard tabletop?
Standard tabletop. Hello, welcome. You're new to the channel.
I need to know who, because I mean, if he is loud, then we can't hear Punny, but nobody needs to hear Punny. Do we know you, standard tabletop? Can you box? I mean, it says you're exciting and you, but you're also referring to me as if you've seen me before, so who knows?
Could be. Very much be. So, turning up my signal, turning down Gerry, and that's it. I won't do more work, especially since I'm already down a bit. It's a horrible situation.
Already down a beer? It says you've got no videos, you cheeky monkey. But it says you play Warhammer Total War. Total War Warhammer. Who are you? I'm intrigued.
Crispin, what exactly camera do you mean? This here right now, webcam? That's a ordinary...
I could put my glasses on, not squint. I'm not actually looking at anything today, so I could see for once. Just thought of that. Oh! Yes. Excellent. Well done. Bot war. War. I met a few people at UKG this year. Not as many as I want to, because they keep me in that fucking goldfish tank, which I hear might be being smashed in the face next year.
When I video my painting, Crispin, I'm using
it last year.
An old Android smartphone. That's the one currently.
What do you do that for?
Because reasons? I can mount it up here and then go down. Squinty becomes 4 eyes.
Yes.
Says Nick. I'm pretty sure you'll have glasses too, Nick, so don't be talking.
I've got these. There we go. If I come back this far, I can actually read what's going on the screen. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if you can see me anymore.
We're
down here.
You're big enough.
First time got a chance to actually say hi. Yeah. We get that sometimes. It's really, I mean, UKG is theoretically good, but I never see it or get to see people or get a drink. And then we have to go to shit places that just serve yellow. I will say the places where you get all the food from is absolutely pain in the arse.
Your mic just cut off.
Yes, I know that because I was doing things. Yeah, you just eat yellow. You eat expensive yellow. They charge you an awful lot of money to have a fuckload of greasy yellow churned into you with no fucking actual nutritional value or salads anywhere. It's a pain in the hole.
Sounds like the perfect location for Justin.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even love it because there are still places that serve stuff that contain bits that aren't yellow. And you're looking at it, you're going, well, this is utter shite. And then he's going, oh, it's too healthy for me. I'm just going to order a shit pizza on Just Eat and get it delivered to my hotel room. So yeah, fuck the resort world and their food.
You remember
Anyway.
our discussion about Skellybobs and which are better?
Yes. Was the answer anything except the Wargames Factory ones? I haven't watched the video yet.
More or less. By accident.
I accidentally bought and assembled Wargames Factory skeletons. There's no accent there.
No, my wallet isn't that loose.
Oh man, don't tell me that, Hazy. That's just. I mean,
I
rubbing salt in
stumbled
the wound.
across a picture in the Frostgrave rulebook.
Is it me?
No,
Okay, just checking.
way skinnier lad. But it took me a while to recognize what I was seeing. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. And
Yes.
those Skellybobs are the warlords of Ewan.
Yes. Slash Wargames Factory ones. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't say companies didn't use them.
Ah, okay.
I'm just saying they're shit.
They're not.
So bad.
They're different, but they're not shit. And for anybody playing at home, page 90 on the second edition rulebook of Frostgrave. So, yeah. I wouldn't have noticed hadn't they used the part of the Skellybob that comes out of the ground.
Yes, Tauros, they have gutted Lavery's front and back. The photos of that are fucking, they are criminal. The people involved should be rounded up and disappeared. It's absolutely ridiculous. Lavery's is a bar in Belfast. The bar, there's the front bar and the cobbles, which is the back bar, and they have a U-shaped bar that runs between the two of them with like a divide in the middle where the optics are. And it's been like that for fucking ever, for decades. And they put up a picture this week. In fact, they put up a few. They put up some from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and then they put up one from the day before, and then they put up one the day after where they'd ripped it the fuck out. There's literally nothing left because they're revamping the place and they've decided to absolutely rape it. They've raped Lavery's. Absolutely fucked it.
So,
Hung out with Jamascat. I know Jamascat was there, but I don't think I see it. No, I did see him briefly, and I tried to talk to him, and we were right beside the fucking speakers. We had to move away from the speakers to get like 30-second chat with him before I had to go back inside. And I was mostly deaf by the end of it. It was really annoying.
cheers.
Are the Wargames Atlantic World War One minis up to much? Yeah, I mean, if you need World War One minis in plastic, then they are the only game in town. There are some issues with some of the sculpts. You'll find I've done unboxings on most / all of them. Definitely BF, French, Russian, and German, which I think is all of them. So yeah. But as far as kits go, they're solid kit. Torso, legs, one piece, heads separate, a lot of heads, including gas masks for everybody. And then arms are separate as well, so you can do a lot with them. And they did, because they do The Last War, which is a weird World War One game. They do a accessory half sprue that contains things like giant trench rats and maggots and weird arms and tentacles and equipment that work on the World War One bodies. So you can do some kit bashing if you need to do weird shit for Trench Crusade. Yeah, they're decent. They're decent set. I've got the weird World War One upgrade sprue around here somewhere to do a review on. I've got so fucking much to do reviews on. I need a couple of weeks where I don't have anything else going on to do reviews. Which, by the way, if people are interested, Ronnie is across from Mantic next week.
Oh, Ronnie spoiling the beans.
Ronnie renting the Squire, and he's bringing with him one of the Caesars, not the Cult of Graham's ex-Grandmaster Chris, but the younger brother Jack. And we're going to be filming... Oh, that's far too much whiskey. We're going to be filming stuff for Assassins.
That's nothing I've heard from you before.
Shh.
You've heard it here. Clip that. Gerry said that's too much whiskey.
But yes, we're going to be filming Assassin's Creed stuff because Jax wrote the rules for that, and filming stuff for Epic Warpath. And I'm probably going to do some interviews with them. So if anybody has any questions about Ask Creed or Epic Warpath, PM me or on Discord. They're here Tuesday and Wednesday next week to film. And I'll also be talking to Jack about the Doom Song campaign, the new one. Because obviously the first book is about Father Plague. The next one's the next Horseman of the Apocalypse, which I think they've got Morgan is writing at the moment. So Jack was going, can we do something about Doom Song while I'm over? Going, sure, Jack. After everybody else is fucked off for the night on Tuesday, we'll just stay on for an hour and just film another interview about that for that. So those are coming if people are interested.
Or you could do a live stream.
And if you're not, it's still happening anyway.
Is Blood Pact a 40k Traitor Guard army? I don't know.
They've done because the Bulgarians, but I think they've done specific Bulgarian heads you can download to add to the Russian frames with their flatty caps. Although you can just use the standard, but it's the same with the French. The French box has African American heads, so you can turn them into the Harlem Hell Fighters or whatever the fuck they were called, the Americans. But as I keep pointing out, because the American sprue hasn't come out yet, ideally what you want is to have American uniforms, but with the French helmet. Because they did get French uniforms later on, but mostly they fought in the American uniforms, but with a French Adrian helmet on. But that's different.
That's way too complicated for my small brain tonight.
Yeah.
I hear the words, yet I fail to comprehend the meaning.
Mm-mm. Traitor Guard Force and the Gonskers. So that makes sense. You know what the thing that gets me though is obviously they were doing the Damned, and it was going to be a lot of box sets, and they said they were going to release them all at once, and then tooling and I think the vehicle has changed quite a bit from the initial concept to actually make it something that they could make on multiple frames. But because this has been delayed and people keep going, they keep releasing other stuff, but they haven't released this. It's like, yeah, because it's not a pre-order. They were doing this supplemental to what they had to do to keep their business running. And then in between that, obviously, the delightful Donald Esquire decided to fuck the world with his tariffs, which meant they had to move shit around. And the amount of people I see go out, fuck Wargames Atlantic, another release, but not my damned yet. And you go, well, they did say they were doing it all at once so that the shipping wasn't going to be mental. Could you imagine if they just started shipping stuff every month or every 3 months? Because there was like 8 or 9 box sets in the end, there will be.
Oh, fuck.
And if you're just getting a different shipping, month 1, great, here's your shipping cost, £15, let's say, for example. And then month 7, here's another box set, but now your shipping isn't 15 anymore, it's 32 because tariffs have come in. People would be fucking going mental. So it's just one of those things. But c'est la vie. I think that,
That's why
I
we
just
can't have nice
people are
things.
just people are just constantly I want it now type of shit. And
That's
I
I
don't think,
think
yeah.
the biggest problem in modern economic history standing. I just why can't you
That's
wait
so nice.
for
I mean,
some time?
I will say,
It's not your medication your life
yeah,
depends on. It's toys, for fuck's sake.
I will say their communication could have been a hell of a lot better. I know when Charlie was on with me and I brought it up, there were a lot of people, I think it was the first time they'd heard a lot of that stuff. And the fact that Charlie went, we're never doing another Kickstarter. It's not a license to print money. It's a pain in the fucking hole. So I can see both sides in so far as it takes a while to get everything sorted and working and produced, get the numbers produced they need to, and then get them all boxed and then packaged up for the Kickstarter backers. But at the same time, if they'd been doing like a monthly update or whatever, or because they did it through GameFound, if they'd done a more regular update explaining all these problems, maybe there'd be less bitching.
No,
Maybe not. I don't know. I imagine probably not.
I can't remember who said it, but during last week, I've seen a video and people talking about Kickstarter and projects going all bazooki because of the tariffs, and proposed that that could be the potential turnaround for Kickstarter becoming again just a crowdfunding platform for small projects and not a glorified pre-order system for companies.
I think they've passed the point of no return on that one. I don't think it'll ever go back, even with tariffs.
Yeah.
Although I did see Reaper, for people outside of the UK, they may not have noticed this. Reaper Miniatures produce stuff in the UK. They've closed down the UK production because they're moving it all to the Netherlands because tariffs / Brexit has meant that
I was asking, is there any relation to Brexit potentially? Maybe.
Yep. Yeah. So all that time and effort spent opening a Reaper in the UK to do UK and Europe, and then I was just like, you know what? Realistically, we're much better off just moving this to the Netherlands and doing it all there. So, it's one of those things.
Today I watched a video on somebody talking about the years of Brexit and what some wanker said would be
it's like 10 years almost
happening in 2025, and they took his talking points and stripped them down. Led by Donkeys, that's the channel.
Yes, I'm aware of Led by Donkeys.
Oh, it was great. It was just, how delirious can one be in proposing, yeah, we'll have everything and flying cars and...
Everything will be magical in the future. We're all magical in the future.
We will be leading in tech and...
Cool me or not, if any IPs left. Here's the thing. They do have some IPs left, including... I mean, you can't see it because Blockmania is in the way. But if Blockmania wasn't there, you would see the Genesis RPGs, and they were making the Genesis tabletop board game. And I don't know what's happening with that anymore. But I would really hate to see the guys from Six More Vodka lose out because Cool Mini or not decided to shit the bed with crowdfunding.
Yeah,
it's shocking. Depends on what Osmurdy want them to do. Can I show this? I say that like you've got a choice. I'm going to show it anyway. And this is just for the older members of the audience / people from the UK, because older members of the audience not from the UK probably won't know this. But this week I received my copy of
The Box of Delights.
The Box of Delights RPG. When the wolves were running.
For some reason, I now crave little sweets and toffees.
The first Noel. It's the best. Yes. It's not nightmare fuel. You only say that because you're Cole Hawkins. And if anybody was just the doctor flying this fucking cockatrice, what the fuck's that? Why is that in there? Crazy bastard. Don't know if you can see that. It's a fucking giant lizard chicken and a phoenix. So yes, I now have the Box of Delights RPG where I too can do all sorts of mad dog shit. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna rewatch the Box of Delights. Oh, every picture is fucking nightmare fuel. There's the bishop. He looks like somebody's fucking killed him already. It's all gone. Oh, Jesus. Neckberry was one of the mice. But anyway, yeah. So I got the Box of Lights. When the wolves are running.
Looks nice.
If you see someone, tell someone. So I don't know what it's like. I solely backed it. I think because I really wanted it. And he was like, 5 hours out from the end of the campaign, I'm like 120 odd quid short. I was like, well, if I just back 120 quid, I get it. It took fucking forever to get here. I'm going, I don't care. I've got this now. The Box of Delights RPG.
That's so how you make a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Just make sure Gerry's in. And
just make sure
he make
it's
everybody in his wider circles back the project.
A low enough goal that you can A, produce it, and B, I can get you over the line. But yeah.
Crispin the P never stops. We just force the whole closed. That's all.
I didn't know that. The Bishop was the same actor who played Aragon in the BBC adaptation. Oh, that's good.
Of Lord Dumrings.
Oh Lord, them ranks of power.
No, not that. Not that.
No, not that. Different one.
Different one. Don't
go
there.
Because I was the end of the week last week. Indie of the week.
Why are you not? Why are you still not having a intro for that?
Because I think they all hope that at some point I'll forget about it and we'll stop doing it.
You could have Sean Connery yelling "Indie" and just cut that from the Indiana Jones movie and just have Indie.
I'm pretty sure these days we can ask AI to do Sean Connery doing Indie of the week.
No, don't do that. Just
if we could just find all of the syllables, so it's like Indie of the week, but in Sean Connery voice.
I'm pretty sure if we take a very close look at the audio track on Indiana Jones with Sean Connery, we might as well just get all words.
I wouldn't even get it from one film. If at all possible, I would get it from as many different films as possible, including like week. You'd want to get the "we" from one film and the "ick" from another film, just to make it as noticeable as possible. It's all slammed together.
There needs to be a Zardos in there somewhere, slapping in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, I'm bound to be able to get words out of Zardos. I'll rewatch Zardos.
I mean,
find out what's happening.
Should be in there somewhere, surely.
Recognize the voice when I rewatch. See, I've never heard the Board of the Things radio show because I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, so I've never really paid attention. Whereas Box of Lights, I had on video, bought it in the BBC shop in Arthur Street in Belfast when that still existed, and then I got the DVD, which is still kicking around. What would be my go-to RPG if somebody asked you to run off? Cock! Call of Cthulhu. Love the cock, can't get enough the cock. Know that system inside out. I absolutely love that system. It's fantastic. I keep telling people they need to stop doing other things. I've been running Dragonbane recently, which is based off RuneQuest, which is the same system as cock, more or less. But the new Dragonbane system, they changed it to D20 because so many people won't play anything that isn't a D20.
Why?
And it annoys me every time we roll a D20. So I'm currently looking at it going, I'm just going to change this back to percentile. Everything else is the same. You roll your stats on 3d6 like you did in cock. But at the end, they just go roll a d20 rather than rolling percentile. It's going, percentile.
Why?
What about cock setting those down? I did a cock game set in Sligo with some of the community members, actually. We did that through Discord for a while. So Lena, Commodore Rob, Bruce Lee, Bugger Off, somebody else. It was very messy very quickly. A couple of them ended up
with Lena
fisting a mummy.
Tuffy? I would say. Was it Tuffy? And Martin.
Yeah. Right.
And we went to Europe flying cross country.
Show-offs. I never let them into Europe. I kept them I say let them into Europe. They never got out of Ireland.
And I'm pretty sure either Tuffy or Lena got exploded on the beach.
Players will be X-Files like agents set in the early 90s. Oh, that's interesting. I have a couple of games that would work for that. I've got a couple of fucking bizarre Northern Ireland-based RPGs that you're not going to find anywhere. So, no, Point Blank was the Hong Kong spin-off. Stocks Light, which was done by some friends from Coleraine University.
Yes, Nick, we are.
Stocks Light had a supplement called Magi, which is short for Majestic 12. In fact, am I going to knock this on the floor? Nope. Yes. Stocks Light is a modern RPG, role-playing in the world gone mad. And that's just your core mechanic. If you want to do heat or anything like that, you could. If you wanted to do a John Woo Hong Kong cinema thing, you would use Point Blank Redemption Through Violence, which is an amazing name for a game. And then there were supplements for Stocks, which was Magi. So it's all about essentially, yeah, they are already here. I've got a T-shirt for that somewhere. So Magi was essentially X-Files. They did a few scenarios, which was going to be this was never officially printed, hence the stapled together and dodgy cover. This was a set of 4 scenarios called Vartica, or Project Vartica.
Nick's is buying a 40th anniversary Blu-ray edition of Box of Delights.
Oh man, I was unaware they did this. I don't know about Shiver, but yeah, Stocks has a very thing. There is a game that I have behind me, and it's buried, so I can't get it out, which is called Don't Look Back, Terror's Never Far Behind. And it was essentially a pulp style game, which you could run X-Files like things with quite easily. And then there was one called Project X, where it was very X-Files based. At that point in the mid-90s, there were a fuckload of X-Files style RPGs.
You just showing that they are here, Magi Rulebook, reminded me of something I think I'm missing dearly from the XLBS. Warren's weird conspiracy theories.
Nobody's missing those, least of all Ben, and possibly Justin. Although maybe deep down he likes them.
I think what Ben is really missing is the brain riddles.
Code Breakers.
Yes.
Those Code Breakers got a fucking intro. I don't get an intro. What's that all about?
I think we need to put it out to the community. You might just want to make an intro for Gerry going Sean Connery, using syllables, making Indie of the Week.
Ooh, he said as in surprise and alarm. Hang on.
Oh no.
No, you keep talking amongst yourselves. I've thought of something. Was it? No, that's the... Oh, Jesus.
Jill doesn't miss any of those. Neither does Demon Sub. Oh, Demon Sub is missing. Demon Sub is not lying.
Can anybody remember... Oh, Jesus. I interviewed somebody at UKGE, and they had an RPG that was kind of X-Files / Supernatural / whatever, except you didn't play like clever super people. You played like Joe Blogs, and all of a sudden it turns out there are aliens in your back garden or ghosts in your basement.
I do remember that blog entry.
The core / prologue that they were selling is like an 80+ page book, but you can download it for free. But they didn't want to do just a quick start guide because they didn't think there was enough in it. And they went, if people want to buy it, they can buy it, because I did, because it's in next door somewhere, but I'm not getting up because that's a pain in the ass. But one of the guys at Free RPG Day, Julian, up from the Causeway Giants, he was saying he heard me do that interview and immediately went onto the website and then bought it or downloaded it, whatever, and printed it all out. But that would be nailed on for it. It's literally what you need to run an X-Files game, and the entire thing is free. So, what the holy shit? We do a lot of random stuff about UKG, don't we?
Yeah, you
Oh, can I not just get UKG 2025 in just like some sort of easily accessible way?
did. Wasn't there a blog?
Where's the
overview?
live blog? Yeah, there should be, and that's what I'm looking for. If I can fucking find it. I don't want to walk about, you pricks. Found it. There we go. Third time of asking. Absolute gypsy bastards. Don't care. It's not the blog over. That's the what the fuck are we doing? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, hang on. Is that the live
now,
blog?
do you think Gerry can't be asked to get up, or you just want to reveal his silky negligee?
I mean, you think I'm wearing anything at all?
You should have seen him coming into the stream. He was sweating balls. I'm pretty convinced he's butt naked from the waist down.
Oh, my God.
Having the fan blowing
Legs akimbo.
right at the wall, his balls.
Oh,
making
there's Nick.
cool.
Hello, Nick. You know, you were the very first / very last thing. Yeah, you're the very last thing there, Nick, in the blog entry. You and Ben. How come I'm not the last thing in
And
the blog?
still,
That's
YouTube
outrageous.
has chosen death.
Yeah. Painting stuff. I don't care.
Who wants to stick to a computer chair? Fair enough. Fair enough, Jill.
Oh, there's the rock knots, which I've been unboxing today.
Rack knots. And I did recognize that you were talking about me there for a brief second.
Were you?
Yeah, I did.
That doesn't sound like me.
Oh.
Why would I be talking about you? I'm so much more important. Hmm?
I'm not debating that.
Hmm?
It might have been a slip of the tongue. That's why you have a cushion and a towel on the chair. Bring
Ooh.
forth the comfy chair. The soft cushion. And where's the rack? Ugh.
God, why are you not? Oh, back end. Please don't die in your arse, back end. Oh, you fucking absolute cunt.
Or is Tom doing work again?
No, Tom better not be. Tom better be at home not doing any fucking work.
Oh, on Monday, I had a weird experience with OTT. I clicked on a link from notification, and all I got was pictures. No text.
Yes.
No anything. Just pictures.
I had problems on Monday. I was trying to put I was trying to put the unboxing out, and it was refusing to save. And then I looked at it this morning, and it didn't contain the video. It contained everything else at like the fourth time of asking. But when I'd left it, there had been a video in it. I had no idea what the fuck was going on with that. Butcher and Bolt. I need to talk to guys from Butcher and Bolt.
The joy and happiness that is IT. Huzza!
Oh, it's a load of shite. That's what it is. No good will come from it. Oh my Christ! I don't.
Yes,
know.
Jill, isn't it? And I'm going to be a very rude boy now. I've taken tools to
Yes.
look what plugins are running on OTT.
Sure.
And I found 3 of 9 plugins are no longer supported in any way, shape, or form and have been discontinued for 6 years.
Nice. I wonder if they're anything important.
One of them is the awards system.
No, that's fine.
That has been canned in 2019.
Why would we do anything with the awards?
I mean, that explains why they're not working anymore. Yeah, Crispin, that might be that rude boys show their ass cheeks, but I'm a rude man. Yes, Wonky Goblin, it's a WordPress abomination.
I'm glad I don't know what it means or how it works.
And I'm not going to explain it to you because I know you won't be listening.
No, you're right. It won't
See?
be.
So I'm saving my breath, and rather than take a deep sip from my lovely Kilkenny Red. Kilkenny, if you want to sponsor me, I'm open for it. Yeah, Jill, that might explain why XP doesn't work anymore. Even though the...
XP did, because we tested you and you worked.
Yeah, randomly. Seems to be
I don't think it's random.
I haven't received experience points for ages now, so...
Say that. Jill said that as well. And I typed in the response what our points were, and then I hit the up button. And then we went back in, and it had gone up.
If you manually up them, that's a cheating. That's not how the experience system works.
No, it is how they experience.
No,
people have to vote you up.
The system.
If you don't get voted up, it doesn't randomly give you points for fuck all.
Hold on. Then I got you wrong.
Somebody has to press a button.
Yeah, I was thinking you were using the back end for some reason.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I don't go near the back end if I can possibly avoid it. It's shit in there. It makes me cry. Look at all those people who went in the back end. They're dead now.
It's my party and I cry
Lance,
if I
he's
want
dead.
to. Cry if I want to.
Free. She was taken out and beaten to death with a slab of XP. It was horrible. That's none of that. None of this either.
Are you still
Oh my
remembering
god.
what you're looking for?
Yep. There's Doom Song. Jesus, we did a lot of absolute fucking random balls, didn't we? If we'd just done what I wanted to do, this would only have been 1 page long. This would have saved a lot of time and effort, I feel.
I'm not going to
Load
say
faster.
I'm for sale, but I do have a price.
Whore. He's a whore. Parable games. No. Although I do have Parable games in my bag. They were great. But if there's Parable, it can't be far away. I want to say the presents, but that's because I was watching the Swedish people talking about how you play the presents. Beyond the Veil. Excellent. Oh, I would never fucking remembered that. I want to go there, and then I want to go here, and I want to go there, and I want to go, have I ever wondered what lies beyond the veil? No, not so much. Go fucking A Squad. Go, go, go.
Renegade Studios. That's an interesting name.
Yep. But wren, like a bird, like a wren.
Is it? I don't know.
Jess.
Accept, decline all.
So you can buy a printed version for £10, but if you go to the store, there is a playtest investigations package for £0 and 0 pence. A RPG session 0 form. Put TT in front of it. Don't do that. For £0 and 0 pence.
Don't start using a red pen on your monitor. That's not how it works.
The full book that you can buy for £10 is there for £0 and 0 pence, plus the character sheets and blah, 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 blah. But essentially, if you missed the interview with the guys, it is the X-Files, or it's Supernatural, or it's Scooby-Doo. It can be whatever you want it as. You are regular people investigating some weird shit that's happening, whether it's aliens, demons, ghosts, or hamsters with a flick knife, whatever it happens to be. You can do all of those. So there you go. That, if you're looking to do X-Files, do that.
Where did that go from? Hamsters with
fucking hamster with a flick knife would have you, son. They're vicious little bastards.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
I bought the book off them because I was going, yeah, that sounds great. The book's in
No, we
next
don't
door.
want to sign up to the newsletter. Not now.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, it took me long enough to find it.
Jesus
There you
Christ.
go. Anyway. What? They're meant socially. They're worse than that. They're meant to Scully. That's why Scully never seen the aliens, because every time Mulder was looking at the aliens, Scully was pinned in a corner by 4 hamsters with flick knives. Never got to see the aliens because of that.
Why do I feel that that's an episode of Monster Chicken? Or what's the Robot Chicken? That's one of
Robot Chicken. I mean, it could be. I've not seen much of Robot Chicken.
They did Emperor Palpatine on an escalator.
It's like Trump. These books away before I forget to put these books away.
Well, that's
Oh my God.
I feel so warm now.
By the way, anybody who didn't see Free RPG Day, if you weren't in the house order, #best house, the Monty Python co-curricular medieval research, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program,
Head of Light Entertainment,
which I ran at the RPG Day in
good idea, man.
Korean for free RPG Day, and I think it's still available. It is, so I'm going to put it in here now. You can get the quick start guide, some pre-generated characters, and the full 341-page PDF of the entire rules for free. They went, yep, you can have that for free. Yeah, I backed it. I don't know why I backed it, because I've got the other two versions of the Discworld RPG, and I'm quite happy with those, but I thought, fuck it, fish bite hooks, and I love Discworld, so. I didn't. Fetch Lavash is sitting there. I should play that on camera with Shay at some point. Just for sheer novelty value. But if you're a Python fan, it's absolute fucking batshit insanity in there. It's good clean family fun. So,
Since Standard Tabletop has brought up Modiphius, I did a cheeky one today. Modiphius did a live stream for their upcoming new edition of Fallout Wasted Warfare. And
sure.
They cut videos to make 3 separate videos on YouTube. And
that doesn't narrow it down for me, Crispin. They're all short guys to me.
And one of the videos was explicitly just for what the game will be upcoming in 2026. And the first comment on that video was, "Single player first, I'm out." And my response was, "Single player first, I'm in."
Random. Who knows? Oh, little Sam Poots.
Oh, Sam.
He went off to do something. At one point, he was talking about trying to get a job as a research assistant for somebody who was doing a book on Pratchett's Discworld. And then I think when last I heard, he was doing something somewhere with somebody. I don't know. Ben knows, because Ben actually RPGs with him remotely every week.
I was just saying, didn't Ben and Sam share a common interest in the Lord Rings?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I imagine a lot of people actually like Lord of the Rings.
You think so?
It's all right. It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's no Wheel of Time.
Oh God!
It's no Wheel of Time, excluding
Cancelled.
book 6.
Wheel of Time cancelled.
Yeah, that wasn't Wheel of Time, but to be fair, that's like, oh Lord, them rings bar. Oh, Andor. Oh, Crispin. Andor is so fucking good. It's like what Star Wars could be if people just decided not every film and TV show had to be about lightsaber wielding fucking Skywalkers. It's a big universe out there. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Andor was fucking sex.
Absolute sex. The only sad part is that we surely will not get another season because
no, they specifically said there's not going to be a third.
He did.
In fact, I think the last mission he gets told about is the first mission that you see them doing, the one where he has to kill the fella on the planet because the stormtroopers are coming and he can't climb because he's got a gammy hand. That is why season 2 ends like that. So it's literally a bookend. You go from that straight into Rogue One.
Yep.
So yeah, there'll be no third. The Kyle Katarn, yeah, pretty much is.
I'm happy that it hasn't been 5 seasons. I think that the way they did it is...
It's not 5 seasons, but if you break it down, it's 5 films. This season especially, it was 9 episodes. Every 3 episodes was a different year and a different self-contained story arc that all led on. So you could literally watch season 1 and 2 as 5 individual films, with Rogue One being the 6th film. So it's 2... Essentially, it's 2 trilogies or 1 fucking massive saga. Really good.
Saga!
Oh, Bubbly Feet was balls. Oh, yeah. Oh, Exalted Funeral, as far as RPG companies go, it's absolutely brimming filled with stuff. By all means, if people are RPG fans, spend some time and look just at the search bar, just check free RPG day, and you'll find a fuck ton of stuff in there. Yeah, Rogue One was a bit more kid friendly and very cheesy. I'm wondering, because they reshot a lot. If you remember the original trailer for Rogue One, you had Jyn Erso dressed as a TIE pilot, which we never saw, and there's the bit where she's staring down at a TIE fighter that's coming, hovering over her. It's not in the film. There's a lot of stuff that was filmed and then was thrown in the bin, and they filmed a fuckload of new stuff and re-edited it. I wonder if they'd left the original... I don't know who did the original one before they got in and chopped and changed. Would it be closer? So... Didn't Dragonlance call their system Saga? They might have done.
Don't mind me, I'm just downloading the Monty Python stuff.
Yeah. May I suggest Killer of Killers? I don't know what Killer of Killers is.
Oh, he wants me to register. Why?
Oh, I think you can check out his guest.
No,
yeah.
Sadly not. It needs to continue to payment.
It's one of those... I think as a film, Rogue One was probably my favorite non-Star Wars film. I.e., you know, it wasn't one of the original trilogy, the Tridge, as the kids call it. But it definitely went 4, 5, 6, probably Rogue One, 3, Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith, and then 2 and 1 were a long fucking way back. And then obviously there was no sequels, so we'll never know what those were like. I think in the grand scheme of things, Caravan of Courage and Battle for Endor probably come before Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones for me. They're fucking better. But Rogue One was such a good film. It was a gritty war film showing what the rebels were having to do to survive. And Andor was what Han Solo, a Star Wars story of how he gets his stuff, wasn't. Because Solo, when Luke meets Solo, he's a outright smuggler, he's a bullshitter, he's after cash, he doesn't care about anybody, he will leave his friends behind because he's got debts to pay or he's going to get shot, and he doesn't care about the rebellion.
And he kills innocent bounty hunters.
Yeah, well, he shoots first. And then they took the film and made him, apart from the fact it just showed how he got his name, how he got his gun, how he got his clothes, how he got his fucking robot, how he got his friend, how he got his ship. It was just fucking fan service after fan service. But he started as this hapless fool who thought everybody was great, and then he got fucked over by the system and ended as a hapless fool who thought everybody was great and let people keep the fucking loot from the final. So he leaves as the good guy. He should have walked away from that with the money and fucked the rebellion and those people on that planet. He should have been... He's been ground down by now, and he doesn't want to be the hero. He's in it for himself, because that's the character arc Han was on, that he needed to be redeemed from in the Star Wars films. Andor does that. He's a thief who's out for himself. He doesn't care about the rebellion. Even when his first big job with them, it's like, I'm just here for the cash. I don't care. It takes a while for him to actually start to learn that rebellion means something. It takes him to actually get his money to go and spend on a planet and be picked up apropos of nothing and get fucked into jail and realize that the Empire is a shitbag that needs to be stopped. And then over time, he's still going, I need out. I'm getting out. I don't care about this anymore. And inch by inch, he becomes the man who will turn around and shoot somebody for the rebellion, because the rebellion is more important than any one person.
Yeah, it's...
To get him to the Rogue One, he had the perfect arc of only cares about himself to the cause is the most important thing, and he almost loses humanity to reach there, and then gets pulled back to be shown that without humanity, the cause isn't a justification. You become as bad as the Empire if you're just out there offing people. So that whole arc that Andor is on over those 2 seasons is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, and
whereas Han Solo getting his stuff is shite.
With the concept for rebellion at the end of season 2, when he's just buggering off from Tatooine, not Tatooine. What is that bloody planet? Javin. When he's bugging off on Javin and gets
Yes.
scolded for being, no, you can't just leave. You're part of the team now. He didn't care at the moment.
No. A death mark's not an easy thing to live with. I was like, yep, no, dead on. Bye. See you. So yeah, I think if they'd had Rain to do what they did in Andor with Han Solo, but I don't think they would let Han Solo finish being a bastard, because you can't have a good guy who's a bastard, and that's, I have a sneaking suspicion Lord and Miller, who were doing the original Solo film before they got kicked off in favor of Ron Howard, I think they probably would have had a more, possibly not a darker ending, but a more scumbaggy ending. But anyway,
more fitting.
Rebellions depend on hope. They do, Jill. Yeah. Yeah, the expanded universe. I mean, a lot of the expanded universe stuff is just better.
Yeah. And Chewbacca dies.
Yeah. Well, but not then. Chewbacca only dies because he went to save fucking. Well, he went to save Kylo Ren, wasn't it? It was Ben Skywalker he saved, because the twins are okay. Yeah, it's the youngest one.
It's Anakin.
I'm pretty sure
it's
Anakin
is getting very much depressed over that fact that he got saved by the now dead Wookiee. God, it feels like ages that I've read that book.
Yeah, absolutely wasted on saving a fucking Solo. Chewie. Get to bed now. I don't know if you can hear the Belfast Fistwife outside my fucking window. She's not actually outside. She's about 2 streets fucking down, but she's loud. Look, or whatever the Luke clone was. Oh yeah, the Luke from the Dark Empire series. They're great. I've got those over there somewhere.
There have been some interesting character twists on the expanded universe, when the books were just the books.
When the books were the books, we were younger then. Everything was great.
I mean, some of them were a wee bit.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Speaking of the giant planetary hoovers, but yes, he did. But also, Spaceballs too.
Yes.
The search for more money is finally on its fucking way.
Spaceballs, the sweater. I laughed my ass off. Oh, this is my box. We've asked the fans what they wanted. We ignored that. We are doing Spaceballs too.
Yes.
Fucking legend.
Standard. If I don't know how much of the original expanded universe stuff is still available, or if Disney have just refused to reprint some of it. The Heir to the Empire trilogy, which is Thrawn, is fucking amazing. If you can find the Heir to the Empire, find it. It is superb. I really liked all the Rogue Squadron stuff as well, with Coran Horn and the likes, that where it was just about those pilots. Sometimes they were doing piloting things
with the long black expenditures to get him to go for the
Oh man, if they're still printing it, there's a lot of stuff I've got to do. Spaceballs the flamethrower, yes. Spaceballs the lunchbox.
So Mel Brooks is now 99 years old. The movie
he's 99 years old.
It's due to be out in 2 years.
2 years. He'll be 101.
I'm holding my breath for him to see the premiere.
I'm assuming he won't be directing.
Probably
Bye,
not.
Richard.
But it's just. I'm guessing he thought to himself, I'm going to turn 100 soon. What movie do I want to be my magnum opus going out?
His magnificent octopus. Now, I don't know who's seen History of the World.
I have.
Which was an amazing film. And then the sequel came out like 10 years ago.
Wasn't so great, was it?
the History of the World Part 2 was balls. I'm hoping it doesn't. But if you don't have yogurt in it, you could potentially still have. Obviously, John's gone, and Dot Matrix and the like aren't going to be about because Joan's gone as well. But Pullman is still alive, so that's when you have him as the Han Solo-esque old character with a new generation. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
But there's also
Jews in Space was good. Yeah, Crispin was great.
Rick
Rick Moranis is Darth Maul. Well, they've shown Darth Helmet with the sticky tape on it in a similar way that they had the Darth Vader mask all buckled from the sequels that they didn't make. Yeah. But they used that as promo for the sequels that didn't exist for Star Wars. So they've done something similar there. And Moranis is back. I mean, that's all Bill Pullman and Rick Moranis, those were your two leads.
Yeah.
And everybody else can be replaced because you just have your new generation of whoever coming in and just rip the piss.
Yeah, and Dottie, let's face it, is just a costume, so...
Yeah, well, but then Joan Rivers was the voice behind her. Most of it was down to Joan.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I mean, you could have somebody else in there, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I so much remember when I first saw the lightsaber duel in
not in here, you don't.
I see you've got one
name.
too, and it's as big as mine.
Schwartz.
I was your dad's cousin's uncle's roommate.
What does that make us?
Nothing. If you just put your foot here and we pull there.
Trying to untangle their Schwartzes. Such a good film.
You've caught the stunt team, you morons.
We ain't found shit. And I think...
Have you seen the actor complaining about that?
Yes. He more or less goes because he played Tuvok in Star Trek
in Voyager, and he just I played Tuvok and Voyager for multiple seasons, and people remembering me for we found shit.
Just there with his comb, we are combing the desert.
Right.
Fucking great.
And the helmet from Lord Helmet.
It's the pet helmet.
Clonk. It's over the top city.
He's a funny fucker. That Mel Brooks Esquire. Yeah.
The alien scene in the space restaurant.
Oh, he had the special.
What did he have?
We'll just have the soup.
Bill.
Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, I look forward to that. I mean, I think what they need to do is throttle the fuck back on Star Wars. Andor worked because there was a story and a vision behind it. Weirdly, Dan, I am, because it looks like they're not. It looks like Neeson he's not playing a bumbling fool. He's playing somebody who is competent, but happens to be the son of Frank Drebin, and therefore will fuck things up.
Yeah,
but yeah, that trailer where they're going down the line of all the policemen and looking at the photos or the pictures. I'm sorry, Dad. I look up to every day and it gets to the fucking O.J. Simpson one. I mean, the fact they're fucking even doing that is great.
Yeah, it's... Don't mention the O.J. Oh, fuck, yes, we will. I mean, the movie can go totally south, but... maybe that's what modern cinema is currently badly in need of. Is just some very silly movies that are not made for masses, but for old farts.
I mean, speaking of silly, there's a Superman film coming out soon, which apparently has pissed off an awful lot of people.
Is it with Christopher Reeve?
No.
Oh, then I'm not interested.
It's with somebody I don't know, but James Gunn is doing it. So it's Guardians of the Galaxy style, but with the Justice League of America. So Superman's in it. Superman's dog Crypto, the super dog, is in it. Nathan Fillion is in it as Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern. Hawk Girl, it's a proper ensemble type of thing, but it's the new Superman film, and it looks like it's going to be a good Superman film. It's not going to be grim and moody. It's not going to be dull and whiny. It looks like Superman is going to be out there fighting alongside the Justice League to stop whatever the fuck is happening. Yeah. It's like somebody's gone, you know what superhero films should be? They should be like comic books.
And
when I watch it the whole time, I'm just going to be thinking of all of his porn star videos that he did, because they are fucking great.
Are you trying to kill me tonight?
What?
Isn't this Death by a Thousand Stitches?
No. Have you not seen his porn star videos?
No, I haven't.
Oh my Christ. So James Gunn did a series of like YouTube short videos about porn stars or porn adjacent things. It was called PG porn. And some of them included things like Nathan Fillion is in one of them. So, you get the, you're here to mend my fence type of thing. And she's, my husband's away and stroking him. And then he accidentally shoots her in the head with a nail gun and kills her and have to back out. There's a lot of, they're like little 2 or 3 minute videos and they are fucking hilarious. His brother's in some of them. They're great.
Oh, fuck.
It's the Road Trooper film coming out soon. I know it's still currently being made. It hasn't been shelved yet, Toros. Here's hoping it actually makes it to release.
David says it's finished filming. I think it's due either late this year or early next year.
If people haven't seen James Gunn's porn star films, then you need to see them.
Hold on, we are going to do this together. This is looking promising.
Oh, it's great.
Oh yeah, great title.
Is Norman here?
Do you mean Norman Grimes?
And yes, I think they are real porn stars used in it.
Site?
Well, that would be half of the course.
He just took a trip to the lumberyard.
He's getting wood.
Once again, he forgot he was
Love the
supposed to be here for
VHS
lunch.
effect.
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Grimes. He's usually pretty quick.
Pretty quick is right.
What do you mean?
He only lasts like 5 minutes and then rolls over in bed and turns off the light and goes to sleep. Oh, don't listen to me. I'm sure you don't want to hear about the problems of some lonely housewife.
Oh no, Mrs. Grimes, I do.
Please, call me Amber.
Well,
Thank the Lord, I've put on an age restriction warning.
I'd never roll over on you.
See on the
Unless, of course, you wanted
top
to.
left corner.
Is that so?
It's a PG.
You know, you really should take a break from all this hard work. You need someone to massage those gorgeous muscles of yours?
Sorry, Danley.
Really? I wonder who that would be.
I have a few ideas.
Oh, wow.
So when's the nail gun coming in?
Let's get you out of this toolbox.
Let me help you with that.
What?
I mean,
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, I don't know, but when I'm watching Superman, I'll just be thinking of these the whole time. just how that goes.
Ah, I'm not kidding. My glasses are steaming up.
It's good times. That's who's running the DC universe. He's in charge of
Welcome to
everything.
the last episode of Hobby Hangout. We need to end on a high note. This can't go off.
That was pretty high. Biagasha. Boy. They say in France.
Now, the big question for myself is, do I put that in the link section of the video description?
Oh, fuck yeah. It's all on YouTube. Why would you not? I mean, he might do Batman eventually. You
I
don't
am
know.
vengeance.
Him and Catwoman, maybe. Who knows?
Oh god. Can you imagine a gender swapped comic verse?
Yes.
Yeah, I can too.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of them fucking out there. DC have probably done some themselves, to be brutally honest.
Also,
But yeah,
see comments going like, I think I downloaded the wrong movie.
oh dear. Nobody wants to see James Corden. But yeah, I think the Superman looks really good. I don't know who he's fighting, which is the best thing I've seen on the trailer so far. I don't know whether it's Brainiac or I'm guessing it's not Doomsday. It might be Darkseid or something like that. But you never see the villain. All you see are other heroes. You see him with Lois, and then you see him with his Kryptonian robots and Crypto the Superdog. And the fact that he ends up, it shows you how he heals as well, because obviously his powers come from Earth's yellow sun, the radiation exposure. So the robots pick him up and look at him, and it's like he's had the ship behind him, and they just hold him down and open like a, one of those observatories where they have a dome and the door opens and a telescope goes out. That, but in reverse, where they turn, because the Fortress of Solitude is in Antarctica, because for 6-7 months of the year it's got total sun. So they put him onto a table and they have lenses, and they go, well, he'll need like 300%, and they put in extra lenses to focus the sun's rays into him, which heals him and knits his bones back together and stuff. And they're literally, Kryptonian robots are holding him down while he screams as the sun is just fucking fired into his face to heal him.
Basically, Superman is a plant.
And it's, yeah, but he always was. And so things like that, it's just so comic booky. It's fucking great. There's none of this, what would Superman be like if he had to grow up and live in our world? It's, no, this is a comic book world where Superman is healed by the medium of fucking magnifying glasses and the sun.
Yeah,
like he's some sort of ant in reverse.
Was raised by a decent couple somewhere in the Midwest.
But eventually, Nick, if you kept doing it, you would. It's like that. It's like the fella. Have you seen the Mr. Glass, Samuel L. Jackson, from those M. Night Shyamalan with Ding Dong films? Unbreakable and Mr. Glass and whatever the other one is with James McAvoy, where he plays the mentalist with 15 personalities. But remember, in Unbreakable with Bruce Willis, he'd set up all these explosions and shit, derailed trains, blew up planes, leveled buildings, all to find the person who was essentially a superhero. And then we've discovered that this week, well, a couple of weeks ago, with the guy from Air India, because every other person in that plane died. But I'm imagining Samuel L. Jackson right now is wheeling his wheelchair directly towards that fellow. Isn't that the one where the superhero slowly isn't able to talk? Split's the name. That's the one. That's good. I don't know if he's not able to talk. He talks quite a lot, but he talks in different voices. It's a touch of the Buffalo Bill in many respects, I'd have to say. There is a Rogue Trooper trailer. Oh, sweet. Oh,
Let-
Bruce
let-
Willis. Yeah, that's true.
Let's
I've
make
had a Bruce Willis meme about him being dead now. About a year before he even got diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's or whatever the fuck it is. And every day I keep waking up wondering if they're going to announce that he's dead, so I can post that meme into Cog Sanctuary and everywhere else. It's just sitting on my desktop waiting for him to die.
let's make this a trailer show, shall we?
He will eventually.
Oh look, comic book man.
Go butt plug, go.
Oh, drop pods. I wonder who got inspired by that.
Is it a real trailer? Because this looks like somebody's got... Yeah, this looks like something that somebody's cobbled together from fucking AI and shite.
Looks like a wasn't there a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too much correct.
Yeah, that's horseshit.
Hello, I finally
Yeah, and that's say something in the description. Nope.
Let's nope the fuck out of that.
Let's not go there.
I've no idea why, for some unknown reason, people will do this. In fact, there's some channels set up on YouTube that specifically make these clickbait shit fake trailers, and then they
Because money?
well, I know why they do it. Yeah, it is money. But yeah, it's very fucking annoying, and they're all garbage. I'm looking forward to Rogue Trooper though. Who knows how that one will pan out?
Well,
Better
can it go
than
both
the
ways, can it?
the 2000 AD Warlord crossover, hopefully.
Wallad!
Wallad. Mystery Men, best superhero film. Have to master your anger, Steve, or your anger will master you. We learned that from the, what was he called? The Sphinx?
Wasn't it the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen with the...
Oh, no.
Wasn't it?
No.
I like that movie.
I liked the comics. The movie, I don't mind as long as I don't think of it as anything to do with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. If I just watch it after the title comes up.
As a movie.
It's cheesy as fuck. It's nothing
same
like
way
the
you
actual
would
comics.
watch, Solo as not a Star Wars movie, but a...
To read Powers, Crispin. Oh, the J. Michael Straczynski comic book series, Powers. I've got them all over there. It's a fucking amazing series. We should do more about comics. Let's just make this week's XLBS about comics. I'm going to sit with a stack of comics and go, these are great.
All fine by me.
Powers is fucking excellent.
But I'm
They made
guessing
it.
if you're talking about comics, you're most likely going the more American route and not the Franco-Belgians.
I mean, I'm not adverse to them, but
if somebody in the audience for some odd reason really needs to get rid of their Jean-Jérôme Möbius line, I'm all for it.
Crispin, did you know that they made TV series of Powers?
But it's not Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, is it?
No, it's not. Powers is, there's a branch of the police in the future who monitor powers, who are people with superhuman abilities. They generally are not superhuman themselves. One of the best detectives is an ex-power, somebody who lost his powers. Christian Walker? I think it's Christian anyway, might not be Walker. But yeah, the comic series is, it starts off with him trying to solve the murder of his ex-girlfriend / power, and trying to work out who killed her. But seriously, Crispin, if you've not seen it, Apple TV or Sony, no, not Sony. Sony had a TV channel. It's like martial law, but not as BDSM inspired. Toros. The Powers TV, the first series is not based on the comics. It's based on the characters, but it's not a story. Series 2 is who killed, what the fuck was his girlfriend's name? The big story arc from the first run of comics was like who killed, it's not Supergirl, but something like that. And that is the second season, and the third season's good. Eddie Izzard is in the first season, and it's all about these people were like Andy Warhol in the fucking factory. You know, they were not just superheroes, but rock stars. Yeah, 100%. Crispin, seriously, find the powers. Do you know the South African guy? He played Mad Dog Murdoch in the remake of the A-Team. He was in District 9. 3 fucking weeks, Christopher, you fucking prawn. What the fuck am I going to do? Or whatever it is, you know. That guy, he plays Walker, he plays Christian, the powers detective. So he is the lead character. He's fucking so good. Yes, Copley, that's him. If people have not, Powers is fucking great. Yes, Jill, yes. Listen to Jill, she knows what she's talking about, you can't. Go watch it now.
Have I talked about the
so yes, you're thinking of Powers.
today?
I was thinking of Powers, but I was actually thinking of Supreme Powers, which is J. Michael Straczynski wrote those, which is a different series. That comic book series is fucking great as well. In fact, anything Straczynski has wrote is Who Killed Retro Girl? Thank you, Crispin. Fuck that, because that would have killed me up until the point we finished it, and I went over there and just took it down off the shelf and found out. Retro Girl's played by. Do you remember the film California, where Brad Pitt? Thank you. Brad Pitt played a serial killer, lunatic, and
Michelle Fultz.
David Duchovny played a writer who was writing a story about serial killers, and he had a female companion, wife, relation. I don't even know what she was. She was like a fucking Vulcan in Deep Space Nine, or something that would maybe the Next Generation. She plays Retro Girl in it. Michael Madsen is in the third series. Fucking Toothpick Vic himself, Mr. Blonde, as a superhero. It's a fucking outstandingly good show. Nobody knows about it because nobody knows that Sony has a TV station or whatever the fuck it is.
Have I talked about cunts today?
No, do not mention cunts.
So
yes,
this is a bit of a long explanation. So you might have heard of carbon nanotubes. Have you?
Yes, I'm well aware of carbon nanotubes. They are life in air and amazeballs.
Referred to as NT in scientific papers.
Mm-hmm.
And as the name suggests, they're made of carbon fibers.
Yes, well,
or atoms, rather. Some Chinese people have managed to make nanotubes out of copper. And to distinguish them from the carbon ones, they added the chemical abbreviation for copper before the NT.
CU? CUNTs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's a scientific paper out there going, we are talking about cunts.
Good times. I can only assume that they looked at the price of carbon and thought we could just make some really thin fucking copper instead and sell it to people. The spread black.
I've seen that.
They wouldn't realize it.
On a YouTube channel yesterday morning, and that was the best Monday morning I've ever had. A little tiny person going, I need to tell you something. Chinese scientists have brought in a paper for peer review about cunts. Ta-da!
Our work here is done, people. Our work here is done.
Imagine being so proud of your scientific work, putting out to peer review, and the first feedback you get is, you know what you are spelling there, are you?
No, because it's not in kanji's not the right word. I don't know what the Chinese version of kanji is. I know kanji, I know it derives from Chinese.
It's
all lines.
Hello, you copper nanotube, you.
Scientific paper you get free with the Beano. It's more likely to be one you get free with Viz, Steve, to be brutally honest. one of those.
But that was something that really brightened my Monday morning.
Well, it would do. Even though it's Tuesday. What's happening?
Well, I've read it. I watched it yesterday, so it was Monday.
Oh my God.
I'm not that drunk.
It's only a week away from Alanis Morissette. Where's she playing? Alanis Morissette's playing the Ormo Park in Belfast. Fuck off. She's not, is she?
Who's Alanis Morissette?
Alanis Morissette.
Do I know
Seriously?
her? Has she done anything?
Biggest selling female artist. Jagged Little Pill. Supposed former infatuation junkie. That's the second album. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. I'm streaming under the influence, so
If she's playing in Ormo Park, I'll fucking go. No, that can't be right. 30th is a Monday. There's no way Alanis Morissette's playing a fucking gig on a Monday in Belfast. This looks altogether lies.
But isn't it ironic?
Don't you think? Like rain. No, she is. Part of a world
your
tour.
Monday sorted.
I'm supposed to be filming with Mantic on fucking Tuesday.
So you'll not be here on Tuesday then?
No. But then I did say that a couple of weeks ago whenever it was confirmed. Is that right? Sorry, I'm just on Ticketmaster. Concerts. Dublin on Sunday.
Jill says
Belfast
she
on
was
Monday.
Glasgow and sold out for the prices she could afford. Yeah, last week, a friend of mine went to Hamburg to go watch
£71.
Nick Cave, and when I saw the ticket prices, I nearly lost my shit.
You shit, you're lost.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the way things. None of
Good
them are getting any
artists
fucking
deserve
cheaper.
good pay,
Didn't she
but
play at Boucher Road last year? I don't think she played Boucher. She might have done, I suppose. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. But I didn't think she toured last year. Time will tell. Got a tip jar. Did you know that?
who's got a
I
tip
know
jar?
that. Look, you can tip people.
No.
You do that. Is that it?
Just poke him in the eye.
Huh.
Death Clock. They still do tours?
I shot myself.
Death Clock.
Watching now. You can't be watching it now, Crispin. We've not finished yet. Fuck's sake, man.
That's a very good point, actually.
How very dare you. Amazon has it for sale. Don't buy things off Jeff Bezos. Just go and steal it off the internet. That's why VPNs exist. If you're watching this at home, folks, put on an ad block. Don't give any revenue to Twitch or YouTube. And steal what you can. It's all
Grab what
about
you
the
can get
socialism.
and give back nothing.
That's from The Sound of Music, isn't it?
Could be.
Might be from The Sound of Music, you don't know. Well, the boss of me, Ray Darcy from Kildare. Anyway.
The terrible situation is as follows.
Yes.
I'm out of beer.
You're out of beer?
Yep.
I haven't even tried beer tonight. That's why I just had the whiskey.
And I feel we should end the stream here and now.
That's good, because then I could uncross my legs and go for a piss.
Same. Old man problems. I need to wee. Desperate. And this is not an Amazon warehouse. I'm not going to take a whiz into a bottle.
But I've got a big, large-necked one. It's a milky bottle. Look.
Yes.
Look at the red.
And on that happy note, see you lot next week. Bye. Cunts.
Bye.